This may be exactly what the Democrats are looking for. The FBI has raided former President Trump's home at Mar-a-Lago. This is a huge deal. I am looking here and I can't find, but I believe that there is a current criminal investigation done by the DOJ into President Trump. I can't find a news article that says that it is officially a criminal investigation, but I do remember reading that earlier. Um, but I don't have a source for that, so I can't definitively say whether that is or isn't the case. However, they did investigate or raid his home within, I don't know, 30 minutes of me recording this video. I was about to take a shower, but I decided that this was a fun video to make. Um, let's get into it. So, uh, a quote from Trump is, "My beautiful home, Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, is currently under siege." So he was given this quote while they were in there. "Raided and occupied by a large group of FBI agents." Trump said in a statement Monday he did not indicate what they were seeking. "They even broke into my safe." Trump complained that he was being mistreated by Democrats who desperately don't want me to run for president in 2024, which I think is a fair assessment. I don't know if they desperately don't want to have him run, but they are certainly um, doing their best to make sure that he doesn't want to run. I do think, though, that any interference play on Trump does make them look good. It makes their base very happy. The Democratic base doesn't like Trump. Everybody that voted for Joe Biden did it because they were trying to get out away from Trump. Okay, nobody voted for Biden because they like him. Very few people voted for Biden because they like him. It was against Trump. It was an anti-Trump vote, and so this is going to play really well for their base. However, I'm not sure that this is going to mean very much to people in the middle. I do know that a lot of people don't like Trump that are in the middle. Like, for example, my parents hate Trump. um, my opinions are less extreme, but um, I kind of have no opinion on Trump. I think he's a lot of fun. I think he's definitely a meme, and I love that meme magic. But a lot of people hate him, and this is going to probably point out to older generation folks that are generally watching cable news, even folks that watch Fox News. They may find that this is something that polarizes them away from the Republican Party because it gives some sort of, I don't know, weight to the January 6th trial. I haven't seen a lot of substance in the January 6th trial. I know my family was telling me that there was some executive order that was written up that was like terrible, and it was like anti-freedom or whatever. And then we like looked it up, and Trump's fingerprints were nowhere on it. And like somebody brought it up to him, and he said he didn't like it. As when he read it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we're not doing this." Um, it just is silly to me. But whether or not the January 6th is substantive or not, this certainly is substantive. Um, the FBI raiding the home, they can get any documents that might be relevant to whatever their search warrant is. That search warrant was not specified at all. No details were released by President Trump while he gave his address today. Um, so it is something. This is a developing story. I was about to take a shower, like I said, and this is something I just wanted to talk about while I was, first to it. I do have terrible internet though, so it may take me like 2 hours to publish this video. Um, I do think it's interesting though that the Democrat or the DOJ, which basically Democrats, the DOJ is going after President Trump right now. Um, I think that that's interesting. There's significantly less evidence against Trump, and I don't care what you say, there's less evidence against Trump than there are against those individuals that were parading outside of the homes of justices um, during the whole Roe v. Wade situation, and I think still there are people parading outside of um, justices' homes. And I want to look at this 18 U.S. Code 1507. I don't think a lot of people have walked you through this. And this is something that I think is explicitly important when we're talking about Trump and the DOJ and the raid. There's a lot of gray, okay? But I'm going to show you, I'm going to demonstrate a black and white contrast of the DOJ not explicitly not choosing to uh, enforce the law, even though people have objectively and by all parameters broken the law. And I don't care that I'm not a lawyer. I can't give you legal advice, but what I can do is I can read and I understand English, and I can tell you for a fact that the people picketing and parading outside of the justices' homes are objectively breaking the law. So this is a bit of a tangent, but I do want to talk about this. So whoever, this is now reading the code here. Whoever with the intent of interfering with, obstructing, or impeding the administration of justice, or with the intent of influencing any judge, juror, witness, or court officer in the discharge of his duty, pickets or parades in or near a building housing a court of the United States, or in or near a building or residence occupied or used by such judge, juror, witness, or court officer, or with such intent uses any sound truck or similar device, or results to any other demonstration in or near any such building or residence, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 1 year, or both. Nothing in this section shall interfere with or prevent the exercise by any court of the United States of its power to punish for contempt. So right here we have, they demonstrate, they picket, they parade, they use sound devices. So it's not a sound truck, but I saw somebody with a what do you call those? Mechanical voice horn thing, electrical voice horn thing, a speakerphone. So they have objectively, whatever your interpretation could possibly be, they have broken this law, and you cannot in any way argue that they should not be prosecuted. Okay, they objectively broke that law. Okay, that is beyond argument. And they say, "Oh, we're not protesting." At no time in this entire section does the word protest come up. It's picketing, parading, demonstrating. And those are the things that they did. Meanwhile, we have here President Trump raided by the FBI. I think it's going to be an interesting week. I'm happy that this happened on a Monday. This stuff usually happens on a Friday evening, so that nobody talks about it for 2 days. But this is happening on a Monday. This is going to be all the talk tomorrow. This is going to be all the talk this week, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm excited for this story to develop. I'm going to be devoting a lot more time to making videos. So if you are interested in hearing more about this, I think I'll give you a good few takes. Please like and subscribe. And if you don't like the video, dislike it, because that helps me understand just as much as a like does. I'm here to learn. I'm here to grow and improve. If you don't like the video, please dislike it. I don't care about the algorithm. I'm just here to better myself. So like if you did, dislike if you didn't. And if you have no feelings, then just go on to your next video. Good luck. And be excited for what's going to happen, because this story is going to go crazy. I'm sure. But what will be interesting to see is what happens afterwards with the DOJ, because the DOJ will get something here. So there's a million things they're going to pick up today that are going to make Trump look bad. Okay, because anything makes Trump look bad to the Democrats, and so there's going to be this. We're probably going to get leaks of this into the January 6th committee. The January 6th hearings are going to be talking about this, and maybe they'll come on next week. Maybe they'll have an emergency meeting, be like, "Oh well, recent leaks, blah blah blah." This stuff is going to leak. You can already tell. The FBI leaks in one direction. They're a objectively partisan group. They only favor the Democrats. They always leak in one direction. That you may say, "Oh, there's great FBI agents in the FBI." Well, there's not a lot of unbiased. There's not a lot of biased conservatives in the FBI. They all go towards biased Democrats. So the bad people in the FBI, they all go one direction. But that's really all I got for you today. I hope you liked this video. It was kind of me rambling, but we will be talking about this probably. We will be talking about this tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching.